Go on YouTube channel, Stars Down again. This is the Go Hard or Go Home channel. All right, y'all know who it is over there today, right? You know what I'm saying? It's Cookie Cook. All right, fish grease. But she's gonna be talking about today why black women hate average earning men. Okay, and I go. It's not just black women. It's women in general in most cases. But the thing of it is I'm interested to see what she's gonna say about it as a woman. So I'm gonna get into this. Y'all hit like, subscribe, share. Thank y'all very much for the guys that we're getting so far. Subscribers that we're getting so far. Thank y'all for all the comments. That's how you help this channel. That's how you do a donation on this channel. Comments, likes, subscribes, shares. No cash apps. So let's get into this, y'all. Let's see what DJ Fish Grease is gonna tell us about average earning men and why women hate them. I think it's women. I'm gonna talk about a little bit through this thing, but for me it's women. But let's go.
Our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So, what are we talking about today? I don't have a video or an article to share with you guys, just my perspective to share with you guys. And what I want to do is bring some things to our attention, And I want to talk about why black women refuse to date down. Now, first, we've heard that all over the internet. Black women, when they do these call-in shows, when they write it, when they tweet it, when they do videos, what have you, they are saying that they don't want to date down. They don't want to date a man below them. Now, whenever they say this is always monetary. 100% of the time, it's monetary, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with who he is or any of the other dynamics. When she says she's not going to date down, she automatically means that she doesn't want to settle or marry or be in a committed relationship with a man that does not earn either more than her or an undisclosed amount that she thinks is enough.
I was gonna go pull up my hypergamy chart because she's talking about that right now. But if any of y'all seen any of my videos where I talk with my hypergamy chart, it shows you this. It shows you exactly what she's saying right now with the two pyramid sides. I get into it, but she's absolutely right. Women always try to go up. That's what hypergamy is. It's what she's discussing right now. She's saying it in this type of way, but she's discussing hypergamy.
Right. And that amount of money doesn't have a particular number on it. If you ask a lot of these females, they'll tell you something exorbitant. He needs to make $1 million a month or something like that. So, but what I really want to talk about is what she means when she says that. I'm not going to date down. See, we have to start going a few layers deeper than, oh, well, it's just money. But why is it money? Why is it money?
Before she talks, I'm going to say something because I haven't watched this video yet. I'm going to see if I'm right when she goes into it. But I remember watching Kevin Samuels a lot. And I remember the women on there getting on there talking. And I think that most of it's because they really don't want to pay bills. They really don't want to pay bills. They really they want a nice life. They want a nice life, but they don't want to pay for it. That's the way I see it. I mean, they will pay for it, but if they're going to be in a relationship, they don't want to pay for it. They want you to be paying for it. Let's roll and see what she says.
Let's explore what she's really talking about in this situation, because we're dealing with, and we have been dealing with, the lost value system on this channel, and we deal with it in life, right? And in the lost value system, we understand that wealth is at the top, meaning that it is the most important part of our lives in every aspect of our lives. If money is not involved, if money is not to be made, if money is not to be given or what have you, then that part of our life becomes much less important than the other parts of our lives where money is involved. And this includes relationships where it actually should be involved with our internal values, we don't care nothing about that. Everything has to do with external values, material gains, and particularly it has to do with money.
Right.
Now, she don't want to date down. She doesn't want to date below her because, see, not only is he not making enough money, and this is, let me say something else. This is why they don't like average earning men. This is why a lot of black women have a lot of problems with average earning men. She'll turn her nose up at a man that makes $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere from $40,000 to $70,000. She's going to turn her nose up at that man, even if she makes well below that earning point, or she's somewhere in that earning point.
She's not lying, and if she's in there, she's definitely going to get rid of you. I keep telling guys all the time, $40,000 to $70,000 a year, even the low class chicks are going to be dissing you. It doesn't make any sense to try to stay the regular, everyday, average guy if you want to be successful with women. And she's telling you that now too. She's saying it, but she ain't saying it. But it's being said by all women, pretty much. But let's roll.
Also, it doesn't matter what she's making or not making. Mm-hmm. She's going to turn her nose up at the average earning man. And the reason why she's going to turn her nose up at the average earning man is because he doesn't have anything according to the lost value system. See, $50,000 a year is not wealth.
No.
It's not wealth. You can make it, especially if you're a single man, you don't have any children or whatever. Sure, you can make it off of $50,000. In some places, you can make it better than in other places in the United States. Like, you're not living from pillar to post.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. The point is that it's not wealth.
Mm-hmm.
And when you don't have wealth in the lost value system, you don't have value.
Mm-hmm.
You are lower. You, as an individual, are rated to have value or not have value as a human being, dependent specifically upon your wealth and your external value in the lost value systems. That's why it's so lost. That's why it's so backwards and upside down. And this is what black women are talking about when she's sitting there talking about it's not enough.
Now, it's not just black women. This is an American problem. This is an American problem. It's black women too, but it's an American problem. Yeah, if you're not wealthy, you as a guy are considered as nothing. And that is the truth.
If a guy makes $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, even $80,000 a year, that's not enough. But what you have to ask yourself is, it's not enough for what? What is it enough for? Because, ma'am, right now you make $25,000 a year, beloved.
Yeah.
So $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 isn't enough to do what? See, she's not talking about it's not enough to take care. She's not talking about bills. She's not talking about cars. She's not talking about mortgages or rent. She's not talking about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The money that an average earning man is making is not enough for her to see him as a human being with inherent and internal value. That's what it's not enough for.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to start breaking down this language. And this is why when she makes more than a black man, and pretty much any man, but we're talking about black people right now.
Okay,
when she makes more than a black man, that's why she run the house. You understand? Because under the lost value system.
Well, let me. I'm gonna cut it. I got a contrasting view of that with her. Okay. I did a video on here called "You Must Pay the Cost to Be the Boss." All right. And in any situation, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is. Whoever is making the most and paying the most is in charge. When you are at work, who is ever making the most is the manager or the boss. When you are at the church, the person who's getting the most attention is the boss, the preacher. All right, the one's getting the most money in that situation, the most of whatever, the leader, the congregation, whatever. but the leader is usually the one making the most. Let's go.
Wealth is a god. Wealth is God. And those who acquire wealth are gods and goddesses. And those who have more than other people are inherently better than those people.
Right.
We have to start understanding that in the...
Well, I also understand too that most people not gonna. This ain't just a woman thing. You guys gotta start understanding this. Whoever makes the most money is in freaking charge. That's across the board. That's people. But let's roll.
Lost value system, the value of an individual is not something separate from their material value. That material value dictates who you are as a person underneath the lost value system. So when she comes to a dude and she make her 80,000 and he only make 45,000 annually, she automatically thinks she's above you. And the kicker part is, under the lost value system, she is above you.
Actually, under the value system of just regular America, anybody that makes more money than you, you're beneath them. Kind of works like that in America. So let's not leave that one out, guys. Let's not get too much into it. This stuff is the truth. But as the men, we gotta understand that that's not just with the women. The guys are acting this way too. It's a people thing in America, especially.
She is above you because she has more money than you. So she do get to run the house. Her leadership is better than yours. Her value is better than yours as a person. Her way is the best way. You're devalued as an average earning man because your money is not more than her. So therefore, underneath the lost value system, you can never be better than her. Ever.
Underneath the American system, guys, if you make less money than anybody, you can never be better than them. I have guys come on this channel, this ain't women, and tell me, you can't say that. You don't make as much money as Fresh and Fit. You don't make as much money as such and such. And that's guys. I just want to put that out there. There's not just the women doing it. This is an American system and way of thinking.
Not in any place. Because your money, your ability to earn it, what you've earned so far is indicative of your inherent value as a person underneath the lost value system. That's what we have to understand. See, we want to deal with things in a natural way, but we're not living in a natural way. We want to deal with 10 life value results, but we live with the lost value system. We practice the lost value system. This is why Black women judge Black men not for what they've accomplished, but for what they have not accomplished yet. Because underneath the lost value system, it doesn't matter. You always have to be getting wealth. You always got to be getting a bag. Doesn't matter what you do to get it. And for a man, from a woman's perspective, under the lost value system, men's job is to go and get that wealth and give it to her. That's the job. So if he's not doing that, then he's useless and worthless underneath the lost value system. The other component to this is that
like she just said, that what I said earlier. They want the good life, but they're going to be in a relationship. They want you to pay for that good life. Now, they'll do it on their own. I give it to them. They'll do it on their own by themselves. But if they with you, they want you to pay for it. That's exactly what she just got done saying.
This is why money is used as the excuse for her not being able to be feminine or submit to Black men. Because see, in her eyes, Black men are losing under the lost value system. She can't be feminine with a man that's losing underneath the lost value system.
Now, this sister's got a good point, but I want to be careful with this as guys. Because, you gotta start understanding this shit ain't. It's not just the women. It's not just black women. It's all women, and it's the rest of America too. Like I just say, guys come here all the time, and you look broke. You this and that. I be spitting facts, but because you're not a millionaire, you should shut up. That's America, and that's a problem. But I'll talk a little bit about that at the end of the video. I'm gonna let her finish.
This is why when we talk about femininity, they say money. When we talk about submission, they bring up money. Because under the lost value system, you can only submit to money. You can only submit. There's only one God here, and that's money. The inherent value, masculinity, all of that stuff that men have, that men bring, that is intangible, that is internal, meaningless. It's completely meaningless. That means nothing underneath the lost value system. We have to understand that. Everybody needs to understand that. And I hope that I'm making myself very clear today.
Yeah.
That's why when you talk to these gynocrats that's living under the lost value system and you talk to them about femininity, the first thing they talk about is a dollar. When you talk about relationship dynamics, the first thing they think of is money. We can't be feminine because they don't make enough money.
Right.
We can't be traditional women because they don't make enough money. We don't respect no leadership because it's not money.
She just hit that right on the head. Nobody is going to respect a leader that's in a less position than them. The stuff she's saying is the truth. But men have to start understanding that this is working on a whole different level. It's not just the women acting that way. Like I keep telling you, I'm going to say it again. Guys come on my channel and tell me, you need to shut up. You're not a millionaire. You're not a celebrity. You only been on here for 5 minutes. The facts are facts, no matter who's saying it. But this is an American system. She's got a good system, but this is the American way. And that's what's got to get dealt with. I'm going to let her finish talking some more.
Don't respect any system, order, or structure because it don't have nothing to do with money. They have even come here. I've read several comments before in the recent past where they were like, yeah, you were married for 20 years, but you don't own a home. So therefore, my marriage was worthless. The internals that was going on in that relationship, which they have no idea what it was or wasn't, is worthless to them, doesn't matter because I didn't come out of that with wealth. So under the lost value system and in the way that they're thinking, my late husband didn't do anything. He didn't do his job. Because his job underneath the lost value system was supposed to be getting wealth and transferring it to me. Only problem is I don't live under the lost value system and neither did he. But I understood that when they come to say that our words are invalid because of the money that we do or don't have, that is the lost value system talking. An average earning man's internal value is nothing because under the lost value system, it's not supposed to mean anything. Internals are last. It's at the bottom. Spiritual is at the very bottom. Health, family, appearance, dwelling, those are the bottom dwelling values. Underneath the lost value system, they don't mean anything. If money isn't involved in that doesn't mean anything.
Do you know why I'd rather become an online closer and make $1,000 to $4,000 a day selling for other?
His good character. Do we got any money? Can we get paid off of his good character? No. If we can't, then I don't want to hear about what kind of a good man he is. Because there's only one God in the lost value system, and it's money. It's money. When you ask for for these black women's internal value, they talk about money. It inevitably goes back to wealth, whether you have it, whether you don't have it, whether you're getting it, whether you're not getting it. This is why she's not going to date down. See, there are a lot of things that's going on, and we have to start breaking down the verbiage that's being used.
Yeah.
See, she didn't say, I'm not going to date a man that makes less than me. That specifies money, but it doesn't specify his value as a human being in totality. She doesn't say that. She says, I'm not dating a man that's beneath me. Meaning, not only is his money below mine, he himself as a person is below me. I'm inherently more valuable under the lost value system when I have more money. This is why celebrities have the influence that they do and the status in our society that they have. Because they have money.
Just like I got done saying. I could be saying something that can be the straight truth. But I get told, shut up, by men. You don't have as much money as such and such. You don't have as much money as this person. So I'm going to end the video right here. Let me put myself in the middle and I'm going to talk a little bit about this and we better get out of here. Okay? This is just women doing this, guys. It starts out like women, but it's not just them. The lost value system, I get that, but really, this is what's going on in America. So if you want to be smart as a guy, you might want to understand that that's how it is. Like I say, I got guys come on here on this channel and be like, hey, look, you need to shut up because you can't say that because you're not such and such, you're not this, you're not that. And I'm like, but keep in mind, it's not just women doing it, it's men also. So y'all, that was the Crimson Cure. She gave some very, very good. Y'all go there, hit like, subscribe, send that woman some donations and stuff. I don't do donations over here. I only do subscribe, likes, and shares. And thank y'all very much for the people I've been getting. And give me some more if y'all want to. If y'all don't, that's cool. But the thing of it is this is an American system. And I don't think that placing it squarely on women is going to defeat it. Okay? Guys got to understand that. Because it's not just the women saying it, it's men too. And it's the way that we act in America. But y'all drop the comments, let me know about that. What y'all think about that. It's been Taurus Donnie, y'all. Reviewing the Crimson Cure for the day. You know I like to watch our channel. But this is the Go Hard or Go Home channel. And I think we need to go hard about hey. It's not just women act like this. It's men too. It's pretty much everybody, and it's an American way. So the way of dealing with it might not be to be worrying so much about it, but to try to like get to wherever level you're going to get to. Y'all drop the comments and hit like, subscribe, share, let me know what y'all think. This has been Taurus Donnie, y'all. Go hard or go home.